If you're planning your cruise and are trying to figure out how to save some money on a drink package, you are not alone. Between fluctuating prices, constant new names for cruise planner sales, and the nagging feeling of, will I really drink that much? It's easy to get overwhelmed. I'll break down the best time to buy the drink package, 7 sneaky but completely legal ways to save money when buying it, and 1 outdated tip that does not work any longer but is still being mentioned. Following that tip will end up costing hundreds of dollars extra. Let's start with a quick rundown of the drink packages from Royal Caribbean, and we're going to go through this really fast, just enough to give you context before we dive into the money-saving strategies. So first up is the deluxe beverage package, and this is the one that covers all alcoholic drinks, cocktails, wine by the glass, beer, as well as non-alcoholic options like premium coffees, bottled water, soda, and fresh squeezed juices. So think of it as an all-in-one package, and it does come with the highest price tag. Then there is a refreshment package. Think of it as the deluxe package without the booze. You'll get unlimited access to specialty coffees, juices, bottled water, and soda. And finally, the classic soda package, which is pretty much what it sounds like. Unlimited fountain sodas and Coca-Cola freestyle machines, but no juices, bottled water, or alcohol. So now that we got that sorted, let's talk about when to buy these packages to get the best possible deal. The timing of when you buy these packages can make a huge difference in the price you pay. What makes things tricky is Royal Caribbean's dynamic pricing for drink packages. Their sales aren't always as straightforward as they sound. You might see a big 40% off sale, but that percentage is based on this mystery full price number that changes all the time. So even during a sale, the rate might actually be higher than what you saw a few weeks ago. I know, it's confusing, but the key is to look at the final price per day and not the flashy discount percentage. The number 1 best timing opportunity is Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Historically, these do tend to have the best discounts of the year, and they are real sales. Other times to watch include seasonal holiday sales or their BOGO offers, but you still want to check the daily rate to confirm that it's actually a good deal. Now, if you didn't snag those holiday deals, what do? Well, the best time to book is right now. The earlier you book, the better the rate you're likely to lock in. And the bonus is that the packages are fully refundable up to 48 hours before sailing, so you can grab a package now and then cancel or rebook if a lower price comes along. But beyond knowing when to book it, there are 7 creative ways to save money on the drink package no matter when you book. So let's go over them. Let's start with a tip that does not work any longer, and that is buying your drink package after a few days on board. A couple of years ago, if you didn't buy a drink package before boarding, but were considering it once you were on the ship, you could wait a few days. The packages were sold as long as you had 4 days left of the sailing. And yes, the daily rate was higher, but you were only paying for the remaining days, which can still end up cheaper overall. However, it appears that this tip no longer works. On their website, Royal Caribbean now says that the packages are only sold on day 1. By the way, let me know in the comments if you've sailed recently and you've seen whether they're selling drink packages after day 2 or not, because things like that sometimes vary by ship. And now moving on to top strategies on saving when buying your drink package. Tip number 1 is book adults into separate cabins. And this is a good tip for families traveling with kids. If you're booking 2 adults and 2 kids, and only 1 adult plans to drink a lot, you can book each adult into a separate cabin with 1 child. Now that way, only the adult that actually wants to get the package needs to buy it, and the other adult can skip it or choose a cheaper option or just buy drinks as they go. Now, it sounds a little bit sneaky, but it's perfectly allowed by Royal Caribbean's booking rules. And once you're on board, all you do is get some extra cabin keys so you can stay with your spouse and kids can have their cabin. Tip number 2 is to request an exception. If you have a true medical or religious reason for not drinking, you might be able to request an exception to that everyone in a cabin rule. Again, might is the key word here. You will need to call Royal Caribbean, explain your situation, and you probably will need to get a manager involved. They will likely require you to buy the refreshment package for the second person, and they might ask for some sort of proof. I know it's a little bit of a hassle and it does not work every time, but if you can get it, it can save you hundreds of dollars. Tip number 3 is DIY cocktails with the refreshment package. All right, so this is the fun one. If you're okay with a little bit mixing, consider getting the refreshment package and adding a shot to the side. Now, here's how it works. You order a virgin mojito, for example, and then you pay for a shot of rum to add to it. You'll still get the drink you want, but it's usually cheaper than paying full price for the full deluxe version. Tip number 4 is combo packages. Sometimes Royal Caribbean offers combo packages that bundle up Wi-Fi and different drink packages together. So if you're already planning to buy Wi-Fi, this will result in a lower cost for the drink package. Now currently, they're running a new type of Black Friday promotion with even more combinations that include Wi-Fi, a drink package, together with a paid amenity at Coco Cay, such as entrance to the Hideaway Beach, the Coco Cay Beach Club, or water park admission. Tip number 5 is to take advantages of loyalty perks and package pricing. If you're a Diamond member or higher, this one is for you. Royal Caribbean recently introduced a special discounted pricing for Diamond members on drink packages. And this is the first time we've seen it, so definitely check your cruise planner if you are a loyalty member. Now, Diamond members already get 4 free drinks per day, so a lot of people at this level skip the drink package altogether. But if you are planning to drink more, these loyalty discounts can make package way more affordable. Tip number 6 is the creative use of the coffee package. Now, not everybody is into sugary cocktails, so if you love your morning coffee with a little extra kick or that nice after-dinner coffee drink, consider buying the coffee package and then paying for shots at the bar. That way, you're getting the premium coffee fix without committing to a full refreshment or deluxe package. Tip number 7 is don't forget about gratuities, because an $18 tip is already automatically added at checkout when you buy the package. So if you are comparing prices, make sure to factor that in. But the good news is that means you've already prepaid the gratuities on those drinks and you don't have to tip extra unless you feel inclined. If you're planning to put back a lot of drinks every day, a little extra tip to your bartender might just make you their favorite guest. But if you're just sticking to a few drinks per day, you don't have to feel guilty about not adding an extra tip. Now that you know how to find best pricing, how do you decide if the drink package is actually worth it? The basic rule is, to get your money's worth, you need to average about 5 to 6 alcoholic drinks or a mix of coffee, sodas, and waters every day. But this changes if you are on a port-heavy itinerary where you're off the ship most of the day. On these days, unless you plan to make it up with a nightcap drinking frenzy, the value really drops. I've heard many cruisers say that they wish Royal Caribbean would offer a pay-per-day option for more flexibility. Right now, we do not have that option. So the bottom line is, think about your daily routine and preferences to decide if the package is truly worth it for you. So now that you know how to save money on buying your drink package, there are many other ways to get more value for less money for your cruise, and you can learn more by watching these videos next.